What's poppin'? It's your girl Jazzy J. How y'all doing today? Welcome to my channel. If you are new around here, welcome. If not, what is up, Buttercup? Today is Wednesday, which means welcome. This is a new segment that I want to introduce to the channel called Workout Wednesday. I'm pretty sure I told y'all I did gymnastics for 16 years. A lot of people have gained some weight during this time, during COVID. I'm lucky to say that hasn't been the case for me. In fact, I've only gained muscle because I train. So I'm pretty sure I dropped a video some Wednesdays ago. I can't remember exactly when, but today I want to focus on stretching and good stretching exercises that I highly encourage all of you to implement before and after every workout that you have, and if not, at least after, so that you guys feel nice and relaxed and your muscles aren't tightening up and eventually getting to the point where they're just going to snap on you. I can't tell you how many times being flexible has saved my life. And I mean that very literally. Okay, I'm going to do basically some gymnastics stretching. You do what you can to the extent and the ability of what you are able to do, but take it very seriously. There are things that you have to remember. All of this is static stretching. There's a difference between static and dynamic. Static is holding poses, dynamic is fluid going through the poses. Rule number 2, no bouncing ever. I don't care what anybody tells you, what you might think. If you bounce, your muscles are like rubber bands. You will tear them. And as impossible as this might sound, it's hard to repair muscle. It is. It's not like a bone where you can just set it. So don't bounce. 3, if you are feeling pain, not soreness or tightness, pain, stop. It's not worth it. Take your time, slow down. As I always say, listen to your body. And if you want to get into it again, take your time. Just know that I'm far ahead, okay? And I've been doing this since I was 3. So that's just a disclaimer for y'all that if you're not where I'm at right now, I've been doing this since I was 3 years old. That's 20 years. So don't feel pressure to be where I'm at right now, okay? Stretching typically takes, a good stretching will take about 10 minutes, roughly. So that's what we're going to do. My head or my legs might be cropped out of the frame for a little bit. I'm going to try not to have that happen. We shall see how this goes, okay? First thing, go ahead and stand on up. If you're in your chair, I'm going to scoot back as far as I can, and I bet you I'm out of the frame. Lovely. Okay, so we're just gonna start like this. Legs are gonna be apart. A lot of you are probably already having difficulties with this. So think of it like this. Legs are still apart. Your butt should be pretty much parallel to the ground. So you wanna think about if you were to place a cup of water right here on your back, right in the spot here, you wouldn't like hollow or like arch or anything like that. Just flat, like a table, okay? Bending at the hips, not with the back. And all you're gonna do is just reach for the floor. And you're tilting your hips. That's much better. You should feel a stretch way along here. Just tilt your hips. And then if you can go down farther, go down farther. If not, don't worry about it, okay? I'm gonna turn so you guys can see this way. And you're just kind of gonna rest here for, like 30 seconds. I think that's good. And then you're gonna come over to your right side and the same thing. You still wanna pop your hip out, okay? Don't bounce, don't swing, don't do any of that, just relax. And over to the other side, to the left. And back down to the middle. If you can, elbows on the floor. Really relax your body and just feel the stretch. Good. Come on out. Just so you know, I say the thing should be 30 seconds. I'm not actually counting anything because I don't care that much. I'm saying that as a reference for y'all. I know my body. This time you're going to do the exact same thing, except legs are together. Still thinking about popping your butt out, flat back, and you're bending at the hips. If this is as far as you can go, then stay here. If this is as far as you can go, then stay here. If you can go farther, then go farther. But you are bending at the hips. The stretch is here, not here. You are not hollowing like this. This is incorrect, okay? Good, and come down. Now, the rest of the stuff, for the most part, is going to be on the floor because it can be. So we're gonna focus on shoulders. What I want you to do, put both arms up like this, just out. Cross your right arm over to the side, bend your left arm, and relax your shoulder and just gently pull. Try to keep your chest forward, relax your right arm, and just let the stretch go, okay? Good, come on out, and the same thing to the other side. Left arm over, bend your right arm, relax, and pull. And remember, don't do any swinging, just pull and hold it. And then come out gently. Now the same thing, your arms are going to go up this time. You're going to bend your right arm behind your head, grab your right elbow with your left arm, and pull. And that way you can get the stretch all along here. Good. And to the other side, bend your left arm, grab your left elbow, and pull gently to the side. Very good. And come on out. After this, we're going to just lean back into a pose. So go ahead and sit with your knees up. Your hands are going to be on the ground behind you. I can scoot back so you can see. Hands are on the ground behind you. And you can either scoot your hands back or scoot your butt forward. And just try as much as you can to keep your arms together, okay? If they have to start together, I'll scoot back so I'm actually in the frame. If they have to start together and then you scoot your butt forward, then do that. At least have your pinkies touching and just relax. That's the thing with stretching. You gotta relax. on out. The next thing that you're going to do, still on the shoulders, there's so many ways to stretch your shoulders. I bet y'all didn't know that. Do you guys know, what is it, a cat stretch? It's essentially the same thing, except your arms are going to be out to the side, and you're going to do one at a time. So you're just going to, in a doggy pose, right here, going to bend forward, put one arm out, and kind of just lean into it so that you're stretching the arm. And then you're going to switch arms. Don't do that for too long. Cross, same thing. Come out and cross. Same thing. Good. Come on out. Oh, that's your back. Now that we've stretched our shoulders, it's already been 10 minutes, you're going to come to your favorite butterfly, and your feet are going to be together. I'll be all the way back here. Your feet are together. Make sure your toes are aligned. Your back is straight, okay? And then you're just going to, I bring my feet in and let your knees go to the floor, okay? As much as possible. And just kind of relax, push your knees down. If you need to, same thing, flat back, lean forward, just a little bit. Always, any stretching, no matter what, bend at the hips. Don't ever bend with your back. Go ahead and put your feet out just a little bit and do the same thing. And you'll feel a different stretch. Good. Come on now. Bend one leg, bend your left leg, straighten your right leg. If you're like me and you have a toe point to the ground, go ahead and point your foot completely. If not, don't worry about it. And lean forward. Same thing, bend at the hips. And come out, switch legs, bend your right leg, straighten your left leg, and go forwards. Come on out, both legs together, bend at the hips. Good. Come out. All right, so now what we're gonna do, you're just gonna do straddle, okay? Out as much as you can. If it's here, fine. If it's here, fine. If it's 180, fine. I'm not 180, just so you know, although it might look like it. Arms up. Over to the left side. And down. Don't mirror me, because I'm not doing that. I'm doing my left right now. And again, bend at your hips. And up to the right side and down. Ooh. Pop. Come on out. Arms up. Down to the middle. Oh, I'm so sore. Good. Come on now. Ooh. Now we're gonna do seal pose. You're literally just gonna put your feet out behind you, like so. Hands up, and just relax as far as you can. If you can, look backwards. Good, and come out and do cat stretch. And come on out. Next is your all-time favorite, splits. Actually, before that, let's stretch our ankles and stretch our back just a little bit more. So this one's gonna be lower back stretching. So what you're gonna do, I'll scoot back. You're going to bend your left leg up, put your right leg out, bend it in, pull it under, okay? Cross your left leg over your right leg and turn towards your left leg. If this is too much, straighten your right leg. But for me, that's not enough of a stretch. Good. Come on out. And the same thing. Bend your right leg, left leg out, bend it on the floor, bring it under, right leg over, lean, twist towards your right side. Okay, come on out. The last thing to do is stretching your ankles, which is really just rolling them out. Relax your ankles. Let your hand do the work. You can circle it forwards, circle it backwards. Make sure you point it, flex it to the side, to both sides, all over. Just make sure you have that mobility until you're comfortable. And then switch sides. Don't be afraid about grabbing your feet. I know some of you will probably have a foot phobia. Just put on some socks. Okay. Good. All right, now we're gonna get into splits. So we're going to start with middle because I feel like starting with middle. Okay? So you're gonna come up on your knees, even though half my face is out the frame. Sorry, I can't back up anymore. You're going to put your left leg out, put your hands on the ground, and slide it. And just relax, okay? And this one is important to make sure that your knee on the right side is on the same plane as your foot on the left side. So you want to have a straight line, just a straight line from your foot to your knee on the other side. Don't move forward, don't move backwards, just a straight line. And just sink into it. And you're going to switch. And just relax. If you want to, you can come down on your elbows, but make sure that you're not bouncing. Remember, this is all static. Even if it were dynamic, you wouldn't bounce anyway. And relax, don't fight it. Good. And then you're gonna come back up. And you're either gonna do froggy, which is both legs bent and relax, or you're going to do both legs down together. and come out. Good. We're going to do, I feel like starting with my bad leg, so we're going to do our left leg first. Did stretching in the last video for this, but I'm just gonna repeat everything. Left leg up, I'll turn. Make sure that your knee never goes over your ankle, okay? It's a lunge, this is a lunge, this is what we're doing. And you're going to lean into it. Put your hands on the ground. See, my knee never goes over my ankle. If you are doing this, there is so much pressure on your ankle right now, you're going to need physical therapy. Knee over the ankle at most. And just kind of relax. If you can put your hands up, put your hands up. If that's too much balancing, put your hands on the ground. You can put your hands on your hips. Just relax. Go into it and relax. And come out. Sorry guys, my camera shut off. You're just going to straighten your front leg and lean into it. If you can, go into your split. If not, just come out and sit or try. You can try. Again, don't bounce. If you go to the hospital because you bounced, don't come to me because I told you not to bounce several times. Good. And switch. Same thing, except on your right leg now. Okay? Leg up, lean into it. Straighten your front leg. And go into your split. And come out. The last thing that you can do, if you want to, if you feel comfortable with it, is bridge. And this is how I always bridge up. And come down. You don't have to stay up for too long. All right, that's it. That's pretty much the stretching. Turns out it was going into 20 minutes instead of the 10. That is typically my gymnastics warm up. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. If you need help on a certain stretch or a certain part of the body, go ahead and drop that down in the comments below. If you wanted to do a certain exercise or you wanted to strengthen a certain part, go ahead and drop that down in the comments below as well. Or you can go ahead and hit me up on my Instagram, which I will link right here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you get, I can get a lot more people coming to this channel so they can work out and talk about hair and just talk about whatever and anything else. Go ahead and share this video. It would help me out greatly. It'll help you guys out greatly so you guys can have better content. Turn on the bell so you know that when I post a new video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.